Hello, colors. Welcome to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on the latest developing stories. We start with Vitor Roque, as it has been reported that Brazilian club Atletico Paranaense won at least 50 million euros for the Barca target. Real Madrid, Chelsea are also in contention. We are going to be discussing on that as we move ahead. Then, secondly, talking about this right back from Villarreal, Joan Foyt, it has been reported that Villarreal will demand 54.6 million euros for the Barca priority right back target. We are also going to be discussing on that interesting story. So, guys, before we get right into it, please do ensure to subscribe, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch right up to the very end. It is no secret that Barcelona are determined to sign this Brazilian prodigy, Vitor Roque, after missing out on a series of South American gems in recent years, including Endrick, Enzo Fernandez, and Julian Alvarez. Roque, who currently plies his trade now for Atletico Paranaense, is regarded as one of the most talented players to come out of Brazil, having already established himself as a professional at the age of just 17. However, luring Victor Roque away from Brazil could be a challenging task, with Atletico Paranaense president Mario Kelso confirming that the club will face competition from top European clubs in the race to sign the prodigy. A report from GE Global also confirms that Atletico are holding out for a fortune as they rate the player quite highly and seek to take full advantage of the interest from other European giants. The likes of PSG, Chelsea, and Real Madrid have indeed shown the desire to sign Vitor Roque in the coming summer. The report suggests Barcelona have made some strides and intend to splash out a fee of 35 million euros initially. However, Atletico, who have an 85% stake in Victor Roque's transfer rights, are holding out for a fee of at least 50 million euros. They may also try to secure a future sale option for the teenager. The Brazilian outfit have already rejected a 25 million euros approach from an unnamed club, meaning that Barcelona certainly have to make some strides if they are to beat other rivals and secure the signing of the teenage whiz kids. So on a brighter note, guys, however, Victor Roque looks destined to leave Brazil in the coming summer. Whether or not he ends up joining FC Barcelona remains a question. Vitor Roque continues to be one of the most talked about transfer right now for FC Barcelona. The player continued to make waves, of course, during the recently concluded under 20 championships in South America. Brazil won it, and he was so instrumental. Scored 9 goals, top goal scorer there, alongside one of his other teammates, and that even further fueled more speculation or fueled more interest from some of the top dogs in Europe. Of course, this guy is doing such a good job, and Barcelona they want to ensure that they don't miss out on this Brazilian prodigy like what they have been doing, and it has become like a habit for FC Barcelona to be missing out on some very good players to other big European clubs. We saw Endrick just the end of last year. After showing a lot of interest in Endrick, what happened at the end? Real Madrid were the clubs who won over the race and signed the brilliant teenager. And it's something that Laporta and his board are keen not to repeat itself again. Vitor Roque himself is a big fan of Barca from many reports, and that can also play in Barca's favor. The player has reportedly told his agent that he really wished to play for Barcelona, as it had also been part of his dream. Hopefully that can play a part. But now, talking about the report we've just been reading here, we can see that money can now be an issue. The club, Atletico Paranaense, are talking about 50 million euros. And what Barca intend to pay is in the region of 30 to 35 million euros. That is where the big problem is right now. So it's going to be very complicated because we all know the financial issues that we are currently going through in Barca. and we know that PSG is there, and we know who PSG are. Chelsea is also there. Real Madrid are there, who are there financially better than us. And if we joke again, we can still lose this guy, like how we lost Hendrick, how we lost Enzo Fernandez, how we lost some very important players in the past. And I don't think Barca will be keen to repeat history again on this kind of transfer. So let's see how it goes. The summer is still a little bit far, but it's all about trying to just come to an agreement as soon as possible with the Atletico Paranense club so that everything can be known before the summer. Then on to the next story of discussion. Despite failing to sign any player of note during the January transfer window, Barcelona are preparing for the season ahead, with Juan Foyth emerging as one of the transfer priorities for coach Xavi Hernandez. The Barcelona head coach is reportedly keen on addressing the issue in the right-back department, with the club lacking any recognized option in the position, especially after Hector Bellerin's January move to Sporting CP. So that is where Foyth comes into the picture. According to Dario Sport, the Barcelona representative even met with Villarreal's representative during their clash in La Liga yesterday evening, but the topic of Foyth was not raised by Barca officials. This is because the Catalan entity is certain that Villarreal will not negotiate at any cost. The Yellow Submarines have appeared quite adamant in keeping hold of Foyth and are only expected to sanction his exit if any club are willing to meet the player's 54.6 million euros release clause. Villarreal have shown no intention whatsoever to negotiate a lower fee or release clause. The player, for his part, is not willing to force his way out either, as his contract does not expire until 2026. So this could serve as a massive blow for Xavi Hernandez, as Foyth was the Spaniard's top choice or top option to fix the right-back department in the summer. But with Barca in no position to afford the Argentines 54.6 million euros release clause, they must set their sights on other alternatives. One of the options could be Bayern Munich star Benjamin Pavard, who has fallen out of favor and could leave the Allianz Arena at the end of the season. The Frenchman is not expected to cost a fortune either, as his current deal expires in 2024, making him an excellent option for the Catalans. Of course, the right back position is still a position that the Barca coaching staff want to make sure that it is being strengthened at least come summer. John Foyth still remains Xavi's top priority, but when we look at the price, 54.6 million, which is the price of his release clause, definitely it's going to be difficult and at the current financial climate of this Barcelona team. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time. Bye bye.